Are we back now, chat? Are we back now? Hold on. You talk about hating My Chemical Romance and the stream just crashes? Is that what this is? Is that what happened to me? I'm trying to get everything set up really fast. So I'm doing it live. You say one bad thing about My Chemical Romance, and they're so powerful. Internet Beatles. I probably got what is it, DDoS or whatever. Probably got DDoS attacked by all those Beatles fans for calling them a boy band. So what's weird is, okay, so like I have, wait, on this side of the screen. So this is OBS over here, and this is like me watching the live stream over here. So I had this up with OBS, and it was working fine. Nothing like going crazy, like just like doing great. And all of a sudden, like I had YouTube up on this side, and then when you finish your YouTube stream, a box pops up that says like, "Congrats, your stream ended. Like, here's your stats." And I was looking here to read chat, and something caught my eye, and I looked over, and the box had popped up, and I was like, "Well, that's weird. Why did YouTube shut itself off?" So then I went to Twitch, and Twitch was shut off, and then I went to Kick, and Kick was shut off, and I was like, "What is going on here?" Apparently, can't talk about My Chemical Romance. Apparently, My Chemical Romance is pushing the boundaries too far. But yeah, OBS was doing fine. Like it didn't even get disconnected or anything. Like nothing happened. I don't understand. I don't understand. You all want to know what it's like being a streamer? It's just things breaking down constantly. And like, so for like YouTube, I have to set up a whole new YouTube live stream. And like, luckily you all are filtering back in now, so I appreciate you all. So you have to set up a new YouTube thing or whatever. And it's just like, okay. Versus Twitch and Kick, you just go live, right? And the page just refreshes and whatever. This is the worst part about YouTube. The worst part. I always saw people were commenting on the video too. Even physical streamers tend to break their flips. The Beatles very much start off as a boy band. Thank you, Keith. Also, welcome in chat. Did I miss the music talk? Like, I'm a musician. I want to talk about music. Did I miss the music time? No, I mean, it's still there. It's you can dive in whenever you want. Who's the first rock band? We kind of agree Chuck Berry is. Beatles are a boy band. I hated My Chemical Romance because of an ex, but then I've come around to liking them more because I've grown up as a human being. That's all we said. Those were the hot takes. It was too hot for YouTube. Too hot for YouTube. I lost my 1%er too. Black Parade hit and they went wild. I still love Black Parade. It's still such a good song. Look who's back. Shady's back. I love Shady. Nothing made me a goth baddie leave someone's house faster than a vampire bat than playing the Beatles at 10 p.m. My wife, as she listens to the stream in the background while watching Friends. I love it. I would agree with Chuck Berry and the Beatles were a boy band to start, but I don't have an opinion on My Chemical Romance. But the grandpappy of them all was Robert Johnson. Did YouTube really shut down, or was it the internet? I'm going to assume it was my internet because it wasn't just YouTube that shut down. It was Twitch and everything else. But like, usually what happens when my internet like messes up, there's a big box that will pop up over here. It's like, your internet's done, and it just disconnects and like, ugh. You know what I mean? And that never happened. There was no error report. Usually there's an error report. I don't know, man. I give up on life. Okay. Before Twitch gets mad at me. I don't give up on life. Okay. I'm fine. I'm happy. I think the Killjoys was their best album for My Chemical Romance. I don't know their albums as well. It was Ringo Starr. That son of a gun. It was him. He's out there. Always watching Wazowski. Yes, Alan, thank you. Me and my wife were watching the stream together, and she claims she is the 1%, but is wishing for more novels tonight. Friday novel stream. Twitch was going crazy with the disconnections yesterday. Oh, it's good to know. Also, welcome, Dan. Ringo Starr at Live Them All. Get less stress. You have to stop buying games and pay the internet bill? No, I don't think I will. So where I live, you can only get one internet company. Okay, this is going to be a weird side thing. Where I live, you can only get one internet company. My next door neighbor can get two. And we really hate our internet company because their upload speed's terrible. They're really bad. They lock you in for a rate of 1 year, and 3 months into it, they raise the price because they go, what are you going to do? Not have internet? So the other company that only can make it there said, oh, we can stretch the wire. Or no, we can get it to your house. So I brought them out and I said, okay, it says online you can get it to my house. Can you? And the guy was like, no, there's no way we can get this to your house. I was like, what do you mean no way? Like, surely there's a way because you got it to that house. How can you not get to this one? And he's like, well, we'd have to run a wire and like dig up all the yards and whatever, or dig up all of your yard and all this stuff. I went, okay. And he was like, ha 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 ha. And I was like, no. What would that take? And he's like, bro, it's gonna cost a lot of money. I was like, I don't think you understand how much I hate my internet company. I am willing to have this discussion. And he's like, well, you gotta talk to corporate about that. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, who do I call? So he gave me a number, whatever. They never got back to me. I called him like a half a dozen times. I was like, I want to give you money. Like a lot, like a substantial amount. And do you not like money? Is that the problem? Then they would not do it. They just would not return my calls. And when I finally got like on hold with somebody, they were like, oh yeah, we can't do that. I was like, why not? I was like, don't you want another paying customer who will literally pay you to run the wire? Like usually you pay that stuff out of your own pocket. Somebody's willing to pay you to do that because that's how much I hate my internet company because they're overcharging us for a terrible thing. I still call them now and again. My wife wanted to suggest the JoJo Bizarre Adventure anime for you too. It's on Netflix and it's really good. Just stick with the past season 1 as the show finds itself in season 2, but season 1 is so important to lore. She said novels will get it. I don't think novels will ever watch another anime. She gave up so fast. So so she was out on Saturday. She had to go do a church thing. And she was doing something with her friends at church or whatever. So I was by myself. So it was just me and the boys, which means myself. So I sat down with a delicious white monster, got myself a small pizza, and I put on My Hero Academia because I'm so far behind that show and I need to catch up. So I'm still going through that. Anyway, so when she got home, it was still playing. I'm only on season 3, just so you know. So it was still playing, and she's just like, okay, like, are you really watching this? I was like, I'll switch it. She's like, no, you can finish. So I finished the episode I was on. Then we had to switch back to Peacemaker, is what we're watching, season 2 right now. So, but I do want to watch JoJo. JoJo's is on my list, and I will watch it at some point. It's on the list. But the problem is that next season of Jujutsu Kaisen's coming out early next year, and so is Frieren, and they're going to take priority. But I have a feeling the spring and summer is going to be like slow down time for me. So I'll watch more stuff then. Don't call me Shirley. Also not the biggest Beatles fan, but one of the Lennon's kids in the band with Les Claypool from Primus, and it's really good. I'll listen to that. Oh, I'll give it a try. Let me phrase that. I have Verizon box. I would take Verizon. Just to be honest, I don't like money. I just get it to pay the bill collectors. Suddenly, me and the boys, for me meaning me and the cat, doesn't sound so pathetic. I'm telling you, that's how you should phrase it. Me and the boys is just me. Maybe I'll take one of my son's stuffed animals and plop him right next to me, so I feel like, you know, me and Charmander just hanging out. I don't know. JoJo's is for the music fans, as all the characters are named after bands. JJK and HXH are heavily inspired by JoJo too. Wait, HXH like Hunter x Hunter? I didn't like Hunter x Hunter. I only made it halfway through season 1 and I did not like it. Jujutsu Kaisen I love though. I read the entire manga after finishing the first season. I was like, because I need to know. Watch Dan to Dan? I want to. That's on the list too. Dan to Dan is for sure on the list. I might have to put JoJo before it just because I've been like wanting to do that for a while. But Dan to Dan is for sure on the list. Especially with the Jujutsu Kaisen movie. Yeah, the movie was really good. I still have to watch the Demon Slayer movie. What platform would you recommend to watch anime? If you're not sailing the seas with anime, not implying anything. I mean, I just do Crunchyroll. I'm really basic. I know people hate on Crunchyroll, but I'm a simple man, you know. You would love Jotaro from Part 3, aka Season 2. Soul Eater is a good one to watch. I've never heard Soul Eater. I'll put that on the list. Also, Mitsuo, welcome to chat. Been rereading Rurouni Kenshin for the first time since high school, and it's pretty peak. Too bad the artist is an awful human, but luckily I'm reading in a way they won't get any of my money. Well, I will say for me, like there's a lot of artists, music, book, movie wise, that I disagree with them as human beings, and I think they're not great human beings. But I do my best to separate the art from the artist. YouTube did not take kindly to the Beatles diss. Yeah, apparently. Just stick with JoJo till Jotaro shows up. Trust me. Okay. Wish there was a decent anime tabletop besides the TCGs. Yeah, me too. Husband, dad, games, anime, video games, and streaming. How do you find time to sleep? That's my secret. I don't. Just don't. It makes your life easier. Oh, plus I work full time. So you can't watch anime on your phone. David Lynch probably. Netflix is decent for it too. Golden Kamuy is the most dad anime ever. People have suggested that to me too. It's on my list. I have a very long list apparently. Or the Eagles. That's true. I did diss the Eagles. Urani? I don't know enough about Urani. The secret is monsters. That is a part of the secret. White monsters prevent sleep. Yeah, they help. I mean, literally, so when I finish stream, I'll finish chugging my monster and I'll walk over to bed and I'll just fall asleep. Same with coffee too. I could drink a cup of coffee or a cup of espresso and immediately fall asleep. It just keeps me on an even level at this point. Chainsaw Man is peak. I watched 3 episodes of Chainsaw Man and I don't know what I was expecting, but it's mostly what I was expecting, and it's good. It's good for what it is. I feel like I get no sleep nowadays, especially this weekend. Baby got either hand, foot, mouth, or a virus, so no one got sleep. Yeah, especially the baby. You learn pretty quickly to learn how to like not to sleep. It's the twink-looking swordsman with the long red hair, pretty popular in the early 2000s. I have to think about that. Watch Samurai X for more realistic depression version, and watch Kenshin for anime. Okay. I couldn't get into Chainsaw Man. I don't mind it. Chainsaw Man is about CPTSD trauma. Chris Collins, unfortunately, needs to calm down being a Mahomes fan. Oh my god. Even when they're not commenting a Chiefs game, he always brings it back to Mahomes. In disguise of a shonen. Just found Chainsaw Man 2 trophy. Okay, so my anime hot take. I don't know if it's a hot take or not. Everyone's talking about how great solo leveling was. I finished the first season. I have no intention of going to the second season. I did not think solo leveling was good or interesting. I thought it was incredibly boring. It was terrible. Take a look at this point kick. You know who would do so much better? Patrick Mahomes. Oh my god! Don't watch those, Kenshin. They were made by a pet. Ugh. Good to know. But yeah, so solo leveling was one I just never got into. Don't give the artist the money. All right. Well, there's some things I will sail the ocean blue for. I want to get an anime, but I associate anime with my ex. She always had anime on, but not any shows that I'm remotely interested. The shows that I thought was boring, or I thought the shows that I thought was boring or overrated. I still think the best anime is probably what's the alchemy one? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhoods, specifically. I think that's still the best. It's not my favorite, but I think it's the best one. Attack on Titan, I really loved till the end. I thought Attack on Titan wasn't great at the end. It kind of just like kept going weirdly. I read all of Solo Leveling one weekend. I also didn't enjoy it, and it didn't get better for me. I really tried with anime, but I haven't issue with the constant high school stuff. Like the stuff I enjoy was like Death Note. Death Note is pretty good. I like Death Note. I also really like JRPG video games. So Solo Leveling was very digestible with great outros and intros. Yeah, I just rather watch something else. Also all about Demon Hunter, but the show drove me nuts. I like the show. I mean, I like the manga more, but I like the show. Criminal scum, you violated the law? No, I never would. The best is Steins Gate. I feel like I tried Steins Gate. In the first episode, I was like, I don't understand what's happening, but I might have been tired. My all-time anime hot take is that I think Full Metal Alchemist is boring and has weak characterization. That is a hot take. Did you like Brotherhood more or no? Hunter x Hunter hooks you up with the episode where Gon steals Hisoka's medal, my partner said. Then she was hooked. I don't remember how far I made it. I have to think now. Steins Gate is wild. Nowadays, I found that Vinland Saga is really good and funnily enough is more historically accurate than a lot of other Viking TV shows. Well, you probably wouldn't understand until episode 7. Okay. Okay. That's good to know that you're supposed to be lost. I tried reading the manga, watching the original anime, and Brotherhood had the same complaints. Well, yeah, that's fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love JRPGs. I mean, one of my all-time favorites is Final Fantasy VII. I love Guilty Gear and the fighting games, but for some reason, I just can't get into the anime stuff, and I can't figure out, that's fine. I also didn't like Brotherhood. I enjoyed the Dog Girl episode. It's so messed up. Avatar Last Airbender is a snooze fest. I didn't like it that as much as other people. Like, I thought it was fine. Jaw, late to the stream? That's alright. This is the second one. Because apparently the first one just died. Read Monster if you want to be more confused. I don't know if I want to be more confused. What do you listen to when you're playing games but not streaming? Like normal music that I listen to? So, alright, my gym playlist is where I listen to most of my music. So most of the day I'm listening to podcasts or audiobooks. My gym playlist is either WWE intro songs or 90s rock songs. Have you watched Vox Machina or Mighty Nine yet? No. I heard Vox Machina is good. The Dog Girl episode does have some really good storytelling, to be honest, or to be fair. I'm a One Piece basher. One Piece, I think I made it a couple hundred episodes in. There's just so much filler in One Piece. There's so much filler. I mean, I enjoy when it's top tier stuff, but there's just so much. Like, I used to have it on in the background all the time, like second screen, but get on with it. Oda. They're both really excellent. All right. It gets good after 1,000 episodes. That's not bad. It's only like halfway. I think the One Piece anime is actually bad, though. I don't know. I think when it's good, it's really good. The problem is it takes a while to get there. The show I thought was good. Novels really liked season 1 of the live action show. I think they do a good job of summarizing like 100 episodes in one season. Only way to do One Piece is the manga. I never got. God, it seems like so much to read. I have so much to read. All right, I need to set up this game because this is getting late. Live action is fine. It got novels to watch it, which I will forever appreciate it for it. And I was like, do you want to watch 2,000 episodes of the actual show? She was like, no. Like, dang. I've been watching it with all the filler cut out, and it was enjoyable. I fell off during Fisherman Island. That's fair. One doesn't hunt a rabbit with a... You know what I'm excited for is the remake of Aragon with the author executive producing it. Oh, nice. Aragon, yeah. I own all 110 volumes. Jeez. Some folks say part 1, part 2, aka season 1 of JoJo is mid and it leaps better than most nowadays. About to run something super thematic. Psylocke and Iceman versus Sandman. Let's go. Joseph Joestar is hilarious. All right, so we're doing Black Panther Shuri versus Thunderbolts. This was voted on by Patreon and YouTube members, so that's why we're doing this. Crunchyroll is how I watch most of my stuff. Though I've been judged by the anime crowd that I shouldn't watch Crunchyroll, but here we are. 50 leadership Hulkling deck. I gotta play Hulkling soon. So the deck I'm playing is a villain theory deck, and I really love his decks, but I'm not reading all this. Sorry, villain theory. That's a lot. So I'm just gonna figure it out as I go along. Attack on Titan got my wife to love anime. I liked Attack on Titan. I just the last 2 seasons I didn't care for as much. Like, they weren't bad. I liked it a lot more before that. I feel like what was it? The second to last season just kind of went on like this weird side things. And I really love not reading his decks. Yeah. I'm playing the next Evolution campaign, and I'm currently on Mr. Sinister, and I'm playing Cable Justice. Are you crushing it? The cave scene in season 4, you know what blew her mind? Yeah. Attack on Titan was fun. I first didn't like Attack on Titan because somebody sold it to me as it's Game of Thronesy, and I really like Game of Thrones, but I like the books more. I think the show is okay at best. When the show was good, it was good, but overall the show was okay at best. And somebody sold it to me that way, and it was not the best way to sell it. On Crunchyroll, I'm on a Gundam roll. Nice. James Cameron's 3rd Avatar movie looks awesome. Makes me want to watch the 2nd movie for the first time. I gotta watch the 2nd one still. Juggernaut was a beast. I'm also playing on Expert. Nice. The Sea King fight from One Punch Man is her all-time favorite fight. I heard the new season One Punch Man is really bad. Seemed like the chat was going a little long for marbles. Just jump straight in. Well, again, this was voted on, so I have to do what Patreon and members wanted at some point. Attack on Titan is more Walking Dead than Game of Thrones. I never watched The Walking Dead. Never watched it. I heard that near the end it wasn't nearly as good. Season 3 blows. Yeah. Starts out great, and then, well, yeah. That's what I heard. I heard it was really good in the beginning. They fired the showrunner halfway through season 2. Why? Alright, so Citizen V has to go there. Alright, we have to remember how to play this, because I haven't played this in a long time. Choose one mod set plus one additional mod set. So the mod sets I'm running are Whiteout and Techno. Set each of those minions aside and shuffle the rest of their encounter sets in the encounter deck. Reveal Justice Like Lightning environments. Okay, so we gotta take Fixer and Blizzard out. Delicious and Dungeon, that one's been great too. Okay. Y'all need to be in Discord so you can like help me organize all this stuff with what anime I need to watch. For reference to D20, the original showrunner of The Walking Dead was the guy who did The Mist, like Stephen King's The Mist movie. Hope you're running pinned down for this scenario. Nope. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So. Wait. Okay. Okay, so when revealed, each player reveals a random set aside Thunderbolt minion. Reveal and attach the remaining set aside Thunderbolt minion face up here. Oh, so, okay, that's fine. Fixer. The other one goes on here. Flip this card. This minion attached here is in play and can be targeted for attacks and abilities. When the round ends, attach the Thunderbolt minion with the most damage here, swapping it for the minion already attached here if there's any. Heal 1 damage from the attached minion. The expert. Oh, that's right. We just want to damage the minion really bad. Right? That's how this works. You damage the minion really bad so it gets stuck here and doesn't keep switching back and forth. I think that's what you have to do. You only do 2 Thunderbolts? That's all it says to do, right? Choose 1 modular set plus 1 additional modular set? Yeah, just 2. Hey, WRX. Each Thunderbolt minion gains Gerd. Heh. Tiger would have a field day with us. After a Thunderbolt player attacks a Thunderbolt minion, that minion engages that player. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Gerd. But through season 2 and it just doesn't feel right. That's sad. Having pinned down shuts them down pretty hard. Yeah, we'll do it with that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think we just have to damage 1 really bad and we're fine. Sorry, I didn't show chat. So the target minion attached here is in play and can be targeted by attacks and abilities. So we have to attack Blizzard so he stays there. When the round ends, attach the Thunderbolt with the most damage here, swapping it with the minion already in play, if any. Heal 1 damage from the attached minion. So it's only if we swap, right? When a non-scenario specific tech attachment would be attached to the villain, attach it to Fixer instead. Okay. Okay, so Citizen V gets 12 hit points. Cannot take damage and there's at least until there's 1 Thunderbolt minion into the victory display. When Citizen V would stop focusing, camera. Hold on. There we go. That's better. When Citizen V would activate against you during step 2 of the villain phase, if you're engaged with Thunderbolt minion, Citizen V does not activate and heals 4 damage instead. Okay. Comes in with 12 life. Now we make a Warlock with the +1s. Dude, I think we'd do well. Alright, so we gotta do 15 here, 12 here. Yeah, we have to destroy him easily. I do remember that. Or we have to destroy... If we destroy him outright, we're good. Because, like, once they get stuck over there, they're stuck there. I kind of remember this. It's been a while since we played this. I think we can figure it out, though. Alright. Alright, Villain Theory. Don't let me down. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to blame him if I lose. Change of fortune after you defeat an enemy during the villain phase. Exhausted, draw 2. Okoye. Use basic power, use special ability. Another one. Ingenuity. Is she genius on both sides? No. Okay, so we want ingenuity. What doesn't kill me, we don't want... Oh, doubles. Okay. 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 Do we want Okoye? I think we do. I think we can afford it. If they have no damage, then they don't switch. If you put damage on the Thunderbolt, they're forced to switch at the end of the round. If only if it's this Thunderbolt, right? Because if I damage that one, he's going to stay there. And I guess he would just heal. So if we do put damage here, we need to just make sure there's more damage on that one. But I think you're right. We just wait as long as we can to not put damage on him. I think that's what we have to do. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Repurpose and know what doesn't kill me. Okay. So exhaust Shuri to search your deck for a Black Panther attack upgrade and play it, reducing its resource cost by 2. So the suit lets us move damage around. I have also not played Shuri in a long time. Remove 1 threat. You may discard this card to confuse an enemy. Choose a player. Deal 1 damage to the villain and each minion engage with that player. I can't. That's not good. 2 damage enemy. You may discard this to deal 3 additional damage. If you do it, this attack gains piercing. I like the idea of moving damage. I think we're going to move damage. Do you have Dora cards? I do. Oh, you're right. You're right. It would do that. You're right. I can't do that. Justin, welcome to the chat. What percentage of recent decks are made of core box cards? Like very few. No, you're right, Zom. Yeah. You're right. You're right. We'll figure it out. All right, so we'll use a double to play Ingenuity so we can be a resource generating machine, hopefully. Let's flip up. After you use a basic power, you resolve the special ability. Okay. We'll jump 2, 3, 4 to play Okoye. 4 cost. After she uses a basic power, resolve the special ability on another ally, which we don't have yet. And we can our special is to choose a Wakanda hero or ally, and they get +1/+1 to the end of this phase. If we want to use the special on someone else's. So I don't think we'll do much yet. If I remember correctly, Shuri was the one hero that everyone loved 1 minute and then immediately got cooled off by everyone. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, wait. I don't want the suit because I don't want to do 1 damage. Let me take that back for a second. I want the... Wasn't there a threat removal one? Yeah, that's what we want. The beads. That's what we want. My bad. They can't trigger their own abilities? That's right. They cannot. Okay. This is only at 1, so I don't think we're going to thwart yet with Okoye. We're just going to chill. That's going to chill. Everything chills. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Night Nurse, Elephant Trunk, Repurpose, Med Team, and Ayo. Alright, so 1 goes on to here. When Citizen V would attack instead, the Fixer attacks instead. We will defend the 2 against his 1 plus Villainous, which is another 1. So we could do no damage. And then after we use one of our basic powers, we can do the special, remove 1 threat off of this. So it brings back down to 1. Bad card is the villain attacks you. So he would actually attack me because it's only stage 2. So we're going to take the hit. So it's going to be, yeah, it's only during stage 2. So it's going to deal 2, 3, 4 damage. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 7. Okay. Just finished my game of X23 and Tiger versus Mutant Form. It was a hard fight, but Tiger had 3 of the 5 minions up at all times. She's so good. All right, I think we're going to use Ingenuity to play the Night Nurse. And then we'll dump 3 cards to play Ayo. Ayo. After Ayo uses the basic power, resolve the special ability on another one. Specials deal 1 damage. I don't think we want to deal 1 damage. I think we just chill. Just chill. Actually, what we'll do is we'll probably flip down. So I'm going to use Ayo. Ayo. To remove one threat off of here. Go down to Alter Ego and ready up. What are we? 7 life? That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1 damage isn't good. All right, we got the suit, vibranium, spider bites, double T'Challa, energy barrier. Okay. Wait, thunderbolts? Yeah. Two, 4, 6, 7. All right, we got about 7 damage worth. Okay. All right, 1 goes onto the main. It's gonna scheme for 2, 3. So this brings up to 4 out of 11. Bad card is the villain schemes. So the villain scheming for 2, 3, 4, 5, which brings up to 9. 9 out of 11. Okay, at least we have something to work toward now. Do we want to heal? No, I don't think so. If you reveal a card with Surge outside the villain phase, do you ignore it or just deal it to yourself as an encounter card? So the encounter phase, when you're in it, as long as there's a card there, it has to be turn faced up. Her nightmares. So as long as you're in the encounter phase, all the cards must be doing on. Did Patreon vote for the hero and the villain? No. Patreon voted for the hero or the villain. I forgot which. And the members on YouTube voted for the other. I can't remember which was which. All right, the dealing 1 damage is rough right now. So let's flip up. I'm going to drop 2 vibraniums to play T'Challa, who is a 2/2 stat line. After he uses a basic power, resolve the special ability of one of your Black Panther upgrades you control. And then we will dump or use Ingenuity and throw away Spider Bites to play an energy barrier. I need to repurpose. But if one way or another pulls a side scheme out with a surge, no, you're fine then. I believe. Yeah, I think you should be fine. D20 is wrong. Wait, if the search card is revealed, it was searched regardless of the end of the phase. One way or the other. Yeah, but doesn't one way or the other... I thought it brought it out. Yeah, you're right. I have to look at that. All right, so we need to remove threat off of here. It reveals it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Then yeah, it removes it. Let's use AO to remove 1 off of here. Brings down to 8. We'll use this special on here, which gives me +1 to thwart. So I'm thwarting for 3, so it's 7, 6, 5. I use the basic power, so I use the beads to remove 1 more, so it's down to 4. T'Challa can remove 2. And we'll keep it. Says moving out of the basement. The best thing you've done with this channel is the second camera. I appreciate it. Misplay, dude. We misplay all the time. It's fine. And no, you can keep talking during this. It's fine. I just get confused with rules questions when I'm focused on this. Sorry. I wish I was better at doing both. I'm going to get rid of the suit for now. And then ready up. Draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love to Intimate Conspiracy. I want to play it too. All right, Clawed Strike, remove threat. I don't know how he gets Spider Bite into play. I should probably read it, but I'm not gonna. What doesn't kill me? I think we're getting close to being able to knock it out. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so 1 goes on to here. Fixer is going to attack. We'll defend 2 against his 1, 2. Takes no damage. We'll do the beads to remove 1 off of here. Bad card is attach the Fixer. Otherwise, attach to the villain. So it gets +1 attack for each other for each other attack attachment it has, which is none. Exhaust any number of characters you control with. Come on. Okay. So we have to exhaust some characters to get rid of it, which we can do that. Exhaust any number of characters you control with a combined thwart greater than this attached scheme. So they're at 3. So if I exhaust these 2, we can get rid of that. Spider Bite is trait locked, but somehow Villain Theory has you being able to play it. Because you have a bunch of tech cards, I think. Oh no, it's not trait locked. Yeah. Yeah, she's not trait locked. My bad. But she'd be free with a bunch of tech cards. I have 2. So that's something. Punky, thank you for the follow. Okay. Let me think about this for a second. So we could do what doesn't kill me to heal 2 and ready up. Then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're only at 12. It's not enough. But we're close. All right, so we'll use a strength double because it is fist to play what doesn't kill me. So requirement fist, we did that. Heal 2 from your hero and ready your hero. We'll throw away on the prowl to play Spider Bite. Oh, not yet. Actually, let's think about that for a second. Oh, I don't know why I'm exhausting this. You don't exhaust it. You just do it. So we'll thwart 2 off of here, keeping this down. No, that you don't exhaust either. My bad. Let's just exhaust Okoye and Ayo. Because exhaust any. Oh no, we have to do. I'm sorry, not Ayo. T'Challa. No, that works. I'm sorry. 3. So that's 2, 1. Exhaust any number of characters you control with a combined thwart greater than the attached scheme. So it's a 2, 1. So that discards this card. We didn't flip up this round, right? No, we didn't. We started hero. Yeah, we started hero. So, do we want to flip back down? And try to push crazy? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of On the Prowl and Spider Bite. And hold on to Clawed Strike. And then ready up. Oh, I'm sorry, flip down. And then ready up. Hold on the Clawed Strike. Go 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moon Girl. Hmm. All right, Dora the Explorer's support can start healing them, which is good. I feel like we're still not enough damage, though. Okay. Fixer still hasn't taken damage? No. Fixer has not. Minority Core through Sinister Motives and Hero Packs. I'm a happy camper. Bucky was my only Snoopy Dance. Excited for Hero Packs. Nice. Storm marries T'Challa in the comics and becomes Queen of Wakanda for a while. I feel like there could have been hidden synergy with Storm and Wakanda build. That'd been cool. All right, so one on there. Fixer is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. So this brings up to 5. Bad card is... Okay, 2, 3, 4. Back up to 9. Okay. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. That's fine. All right, so we got to use Moon Girl now, in my opinion. So we'll use Ingenuity. No, wait, we can't get Moon Girl in yet. Oh, wait, let me think for a second. If we get Dora in. All right, so Dora's free. So with this, because we're Wakanda traded, we ignore the resource cost. Exhaust Dora the Explorer to resolve the special ability on one Dora ally and heal 1 damage from that ally. Okay. Seal a copy of Rise of Red Skull. Feel like we're in a time loop here? I don't know. Sure is one of those if I survive the first 2, 3 rounds, I'm good. Got him for a buddy, just got a Marvel. Dude, that's awesome that he did. All right, so Dora is free. So I like free. Now, the problem with putting Moon Girl in. Two, 5. Okay. Question. Can you trigger Okoye's ability twice? Like, choose a Wakanda hero ally. They get +1/+1 to the end of the phase. Can you trigger that twice? Interesting. It says there's no limit. Yeah. So, all right. If we did 2 damage, trigger this, trigger it again. She swings for 4. That's 6. 7, 8. We could do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We could do all the damages. We could get enough damage done. And then hopefully draw some cards to thwart. That's the only thing. Is that thwarting's a little tricky. So it'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It would be all of our damage. Our issue is we couldn't thwart. Unless we hold on to On the Prowl. And we only draw 2 cards, which is okay too. Oh, but we probably can't play both. That is an issue. So we play Moon Girl and 2 cards. No, we could draw 3. Draw 3 cards. We'd only be able to play Claw Strike or On the Prowl. But we could trigger the beads twice, which isn't bad. Hey, Darren, how's it going? Can you increase your stats in alter ego? You can't. But we'll flip up in a minute. The only reason I need someone to leave is so I can play Moon Girl. Because my thought is if I use AO to knock herself out, then that frees up a spot to play Moon Girl. And then we can flip up after that. Yeah, we're going to go for it. Okay. AO is going to attack here for 2. I have a video going live for the first time in a while, dude. I'm excited. I'll have to watch it. I saw you went live today. So after they use a basic power, we're going to use the choose a Wakanda hero or ally and they get +1/+1 to the end of the phase. I choose Okoye to get +1/+1. AO knocks herself out. Billy Idol. Okay. Okay. So that's +1/+1. Let's remember that. Just going to put 1 to the side here so I kind of remember. Then we use Ingenuity, a Wakanda Forever, and Avengers Mansion, all mental resources to play Moon Girl. So now we play 3 mental so we can draw 3 cards. 1, 2, another Clawed Strike, 3. Okay. Then we flip up. We're going to use the Door to the Explorer card to resolve the special ability on the Door ally, which is this one. So we're choosing her again. So she's +2/+2. And we'd heal, but there's nothing to heal yet. Then she can swing for 4 onto here. So that's 6 damage total. T'Challa could do 2 more damage. So that's up to 8. And he can trigger a special. So on the 8. Moon Girl can deal 2 more damage there. So it's up to 10. We will deal 11. And we get to trigger a special, right? After Black Panther uses a basic power, resolve a special ability on 1 upgrade you control. So we'll remove 1 threat. So that's down to 7. Then we can throw away Energy Barrier and On the Prowl to play a Clawed Strike. Deal 4 damage to enemy and resolve the special ability of 1 Black Panther. Oh, sorry. I should just show you that. So deal 4 damage. That knocks out the Fixer. That's 15 damage total. And that is now in the victory display. We can now attack Citizen V. And then we get to do a special, which is 1 more threat off. 6. We'll hold on to Clawed Strike, I think. Because now we don't have to worry about that at all. We just want to attack it and won't do anything. Because when the round ends. So that just sits there and does nothing. We just have to worry about him now. It's 1 Thunderbolt, okay. Okay. And we'll get rid of Aja. Alright, we'll take away this. Then we'll ready up. We'll hold on to a Clawed Strike. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why didn't you be better? So we could get rid of Energy Barrier, do Repurpose, which deals some damage. So we'll worry about that in a little bit. All right, so this goes up to 7. Citizen V is going to attack. Let's defend. 2 against the 2. +1. We can use the Energy Barrier. When you take any amount of damage, remove 1 reflection counter from here. Deal 1 damage to that enemy. So we take no damage whatsoever. We exhaust it so we can remove 1 threat. It's so difficult to defeat both. I know. It's easier once you figure out the pattern. And I haven't played in a while, so it takes a bit. After an ally enters play, exhaust it. Slippery Conditions with 3 on it. I get an extra bad card each round. So we do have to take care of that. Okay. Okay. So... Oh, we have 9 life? Let's use a Night Nurse ability to heal T'Challa by 1. Right? Oh, no, it's just a hero. It's just a hero. I'm sorry. So we'll do it off of our hero. Sorry. Med team is what I was thinking of. You could do it off of any character. Dora will heal 1 and use the special ability. So she's now 3/3. We'll have her thwart the 3 off the side here. So that gets rid of it. Gets rid of that card. Everyone else will kind of hold on to for a bit. Let's use Ingenuity and Energy Barrier to play our claws. Yeah. Alright, we'll throw away 2 cards to play Clawed Strike, deal 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Resolve the special ability on one of your cards. So we'll deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2. Brings down to 5. And we can get down to 1 more, but we'll wait. That's fine. Alright. 3, and then we shuffle back up. Yeah, I really hate that, like, you can trap someone up here. I think they should have done it that, like, you have to clear it out. Or, like, they have to... Like, if it's empty, you have to, like, put them back out there or something. Thank you for the follow, book 1. Back card. 4, 5. Alright, Anika, Plasma Pistol, the Queen, Spider Bites, and what doesn't kill me, which I don't have a fist for. So, yay. Useless. One of those classic Maria can game the system snares, isn't it? I think so. Like nearly every shield snare. I don't know. System Fee has low enough hit points. Yeah, System Fee should have more hit points too. Alright, so that's up to 7. System Fee's gonna attack. I'm just gonna have Moon Girl take this hit. No. I'm not gonna Moon Girl take the hit. I will defend against this too. And then after you use a basic power, we'll deal 2 damage. 1, 2. So he's gonna hit me 2 versus 2. There's 1 more. Energy Barrier hits it, removes 1 more life. Now we get a 2 bad cards. Now this is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing.
Attach to the fixer, otherwise attach to the villain. The villain gets aerial. When attached character would take 3 or more damage, prevent all of that damage and discard jetpack. That's fine. We're only gonna do 2. Whiteout. Find Blizzard and reveal him. If he's already in play with you, if he's already in play, engages you. Blizzard activates against you. If no enemy activated this way, this card gains Surge. Well, shoot. That made things a little more interesting, chat. All right. So, after Blizzard attacks a character, search the encounter deck and discard pile for encased in ice and attaches to that character. So he's gonna activate us. Right? Find Blizzard and reveal him. If he's already in play, he engages you. Blizzard activates against you. So Moon Girl's gonna take the hit. 2, 3, 4. Knocks out Moon Girl. Okay. This got a little more interesting now. It's got a little spicier. Yeah, we just have to wait around, right? Thanks for support. All right, what do we got? 10 life. So we'll use Dora to heal one off of here. She's a 3/3. We'll use Ingenuity, the Queen, Plasma Pistol for now to play Anika. So we'll use the basic ability to deal 3 damage on the Blizzard. When does the environment trigger again? I thought it was end of round. This, yes. Yeah, so it's when the round ends. So I just have to get through this round, and then Blizzard will go back. And then next round I can win. All I have to do is defend and use Panther Claws and win. So that's that. Then we might as well... Oh, sorry. When Okoye uses a basic power, resolve the special on another door to the Explorer card. So we'll use the special here, which is remove 1 threat. We'll throw away Spider Bites to play the Queen. Why not? And then Anika can just throw 1. So wouldn't he already be there? Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I just wait the next round. It's fine. All right, so we'll remove 1 threat from here. Brings down to 5. We just have to wait. We just have to wait 1 round is all. Instead of winning this round, we win next round. All right, we're ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double, what doesn't kill me. Oh, yeah, we could do a lot of damage with repurpose, too. Let's go. All right, we're going to win by a lot. Because we were used advance, too. So there's 6 there. Blizzard's going to attack T'Challa. Hey, Cyber, just going on, man. So T'Challa's going to hit with 2, 3, gains piercing. That's fine. Ow. Wait, he revealed during the encounter phase, which is before the end of the round. So I'm pretty sure you would have already won. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's fine. We're just waiting 1 more. I get what you're saying. That's all right. All right. Back card is, we'll just make it more interesting. The villain attacks you. Yeah, he can just attack me. So he's going to deal 2, 3 damage to me. Not going to defend it. End of round, Blizzard goes back. And heals 1. Okay. We have to be careful not to do more than 3 damage. Actually, it doesn't matter. So what we could do is use Dora. Citizen V heals. Yeah, you're right. He heals 4. 2, 3, 4. Good catch. All right. So he's up to 6. That's fine. We're going to use Dora to heal Okoye by 1. She's now swinging for 3. We're going to deal 3 damage, but it doesn't knock Citizen V out because this card states that when an attached character would take 3 or more damage, prevent all that, and then discard this. So that's 3 damage to be prevented. All right. So what we'll do is we'll repurpose. We discard a tech upgrade you control. I'm sorry. Before we do that, we're going to attack for 1. Then we're going to use repurpose to discard a tech upgrade you control to ready your hero and choose thwart, attack, or defense. I choose attack. So we'll discard energy barrier, which is 2. So we get that until the end of the round. So we're now swinging for 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We'll use a double strength to play what doesn't kill me to heal 2. Ready yourself up. Swing for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. We can use a double to play Elephant's Trunk for funsies. And Anika does 2 more damage. 1, 2. Done and done. Oh yeah, and when we did all that stuff, sorry, we attacked what 3 times? So 2, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't even use my specials. Bring down to -9. Completely forgot to use them. And we could have done discard the last time to deal 3 additional damage, which we'll do. Just for funsies. So it's down to -12. Shuri is so funny. She's so strong. She's so good at what she does. She really is. Okay, so playing low protection, yeah. Citizen V did have a lot going on. Citizen V has a lot going on. Really does. But not as much as Zemo. That board was so annoying. I hate Zemo. You know, it's a dream matchup, Citizen V versus Bear and Zemo. So it's just a repurpose build? Yeah, it's basically just like a fancier repurpose build. I like the scenario and play it pretty regularly, so I can usually keep up with it. Zemo is bottom 3 villain in the game for me. Yeah, he's bottom 3 easily, probably bottom 2. But yeah, good deck villain theory. Well done. I didn't read the description, but you know, it seemed to work. Yeah, I mean that was a fine deck. The Thunderbolt scenario, I still wish that like this card just automatically came in that you had to deal with it. I wish, I don't know, I might house roll that in the future to make it more interesting. Because it feels like as long as you game the situation, like, you're fine. Like, it's not that bad. The 11 threshold's, like, pretty high. I mean, we got advanced both times we flipped down. And it was just like, meh. Yeah, I mean, it was not that bad to deal with. So, I was never too worried about that. But yeah, I don't know. This scenario, like, I had such high hopes for this scenario. And I like that you can change the first stage, essentially. Like, right, that's what you're doing. You're changing the first stage of the game. But the second stage, he's so much weaker. And I know on Expert, he's a bit tougher. But he's still a 3-2 stat line. Like, it's not crazy. I don't know. But yeah, good deck. Fine scenario. Black Panther sure he's still really strong. Strife is the worst villain in the game, in my opinion. Strife is just, like, easy. Like, I've never had an issue playing Strife. I want to play Winter Soldier deck where he repurposes his arm to punch harder, then retreats to put it back on. No one liked Mega Man ×5. Strife feels like Mega Man ×5. Strife's down there for me as well for similar reasons. Yeah, he's pretty low for me. I see Strife's existence in Marvel Champions has generated Strife. For what it's worth, I don't mind him. I think he's actually decent. Yeah, I find that they overcompensated with the whole, like, you get to draw extra cards. Mega Man X5. Okay. Okay. I don't know my Mega Mans well enough. Yeah, I don't know. They're just whatever scenarios to me. I mean, Strife especially. I never struggled against Strife. Baron, I just don't ever want to play against. This guy hates Mega Man. I don't hate him. I just don't know enough. I'm incompetent when it comes to Mega Man, as well, say. Yeah, but yeah, it's a fine day. Fine scenario. Thank you, Patreons, and patrons on Patreon. There we go. And YouTube members, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you for the support. There's some. Excuse me. There are some encounter cards that make Citizen V more interesting. The one that finds a Thunderbolt from the victor's play can come back into play at bad times, and the one minion in the encounter deck can be annoying. Yeah. I wonder if we'll get more elite Thunderbolts to add more replayability to this scenario. I don't think so. I think we're kind of done with them, I would assume. I don't think, like, if it doesn't happen an immediate phase after it, I feel like we just don't get anything for that phase. I want a Sabretooth mod set. That'd be fun. I feel like I'm on, like, an island when I say I like Sabretooth. I feel like so many people hate Sabretooth. And I'm like, no, I don't know. I think he's cool. Printing a custom one, but it's OP. The problem there is if you never see the encounter cards, there never seems to put enough pressure on you. What were the other cards? Oh, there's Jolt. Jolt. True, I think what's her face would have struggle with this, but others encased in ice. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, attach it to. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I didn't do this. Okay, so the reason I didn't do this is as after Blizzard attacks a character, search the encounter deck and discard pile for encased in ice and attach it to that character. Otherwise, stun that character. But encased in ice says attach to your identity. I assume that's if you just pull it. So attached character cannot attack enemies other than this card. Any player can attack this card as if it were a minion. If there's 3 more damage here, move all but 3 damage here to the attached character and discard this card. So I guess it wouldn't attach to your character. It just attached to the minion that died. Okay. That's fine. The Atlas one? Yeah. Yeah. Sabretooth was tough until I figured him out, then he was easy. Resident Evil Revelations Collection and Red Dead Redemption for the Switch comes in the mail Wednesday. Let's go. Love Resident Evil. Yeah, Atlas I remember doing once, and that wasn't bad. These two I just kind of randomly picked. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was easy as you use Justice Maria. My eyes widened at the 4 boost icons. If there's any Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans, I have the original and remake movies coming Friday. Let's go. Reading the card explains the card. No, but even so, like, it still wouldn't have changed anything. Because this would have attached to that. Attacks a character. The character they attacked, I believe, was the minion, not me. Or the ally. And even though it says attached to identity, I assume it's if you pull it out. Is where that would have been. The reason people find Sabretooth hard is not because Sabretooth, it's because Mystique. Mystique is the worst. If you remove Mystique, it's a much easier scenario. It just could take a longer time, right? Because he's healing all the time. But you just need to like set him up for big swings. Yeah, because it's a response. So it's after they attack a character. They're not attacking me. Okay. I think I'm still alright with that. I think I'm alright. No, it's fine. Yeah, Blizzard effect won't matter. Yeah. Got a little worried there for a second. Because I didn't search for the card. Because I was like, what's the point? We're just going to win. You lose 2 races if you can't chump block with an ally. Yeah. And as you said, yeah, ally swarm builds are really strong against Sabretooth for sure. For sure. All right, chat. That was a good way to start night 1 of the week. We only had 1 stream crash. Not bad. Fine scenario. Sabretooth hates defensive protection decks too. Yeah, because you don't have to, because you're blocking the whole time. That's true too. Flow like water, I remember being really strong against him too. All right. We're going to get out of here. So chat, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. We will be live tomorrow night. Tomorrow. Playing good old Ashes Ascendancy. We'll probably open it up on stream and sleeve it and whatnot, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think we will. So we'll do Ashes Ascendancy tonight or tomorrow night. Play through it, see what it's like, see how fun it is. And then this way, because I think you can get it cheaper right now on like Game Nerds or whatever than what I paid for it. I think you get the same stuff. I don't think there's anything special that you don't get. So I think it's a normal box. So we'll do that tomorrow night. And then Wednesday will be Arkham Horror. Thursday will be Lord of the Rings. We're going to do single scenarios for each of those things. And then Friday will be Final Girl. And yeah. So appreciate you all being here. Thank you all very much. And I will see you all tomorrow night for Ashes. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.